Hi there, listeners. Welcome to Fun Fact Frenzy. I am Emir, your guide to the wonderfully weird world we live in.
And I'm Lucena. Buckle up because today we are sharing some of the most bizarre and mind blowing facts you have probably never heard before. You might just leave this show thinking, how is that even real?
Yes, of course. Let's not waste a second. Jumping right into our first category amazing animals.
Oh, right, did you know that octopuses have three hearts?
Really?
Two of them stop beating when they swim. Imagine going for a swim and telling your heart, take five, I got this.
Wow, this is a big deal. And that is so strange. And speaking of aquatic wonders, here's one about lobsters. They test with their feet.
Ew.
Yep, they have special sensors on their legs to detect the food. Feed testing sounds like unhygienic, right?
Oh, absolutely yes. But nothing beats this. Did you know that sloth only poop once a week? It's such a big event for them. That's like their version of going grocery shopping.
Jesus.
But the risk of predators is high during their outing.
Oh my god. Poor sloths. Living life on the edge for something so basic? Alright, let's hop to another fun one. Kangaroos can't walk backward, you know that? They are built to move forward only. Kind of like nature's way of saying no looking back.
That's so cool. Way to think about it. Nature inspiration for staying positive. Moving on, let's talk about strange inventions. Some of these will make you question human creativity or sanity.
Okay, let me start with the baby mop. It's a real product from the Japan. You know, the Japan, they make everything. A baby one is with mop material sewn onto the belly. As the baby crawls around, they clean the floors. You know, how genius. Genius or lazy parenting? You decide.
I'm going to with genius, I think. Speaking of genius inventions, what the pet rock craze in 1970s, people literally paid money to have a rock as a pet. It just came in a box with breathing holes and manual for care instructions.
Really?
Imagine explaining that purchase to someone today.
That can't be real. That's so
Yes,
hilarious.
yes, you're
Here
right.
is one for eco warriors. There is a cloak in Germany that runs on dead flies. Imagine this. It's an art piece that turns the energy from decomposing insects into bee food.
Now that's recycling to the next level.
Yeah.
Alright, let's switch gears to fun story tidbits. These are guaranteed to make you question everything you thought you know.
Okay, picture this. Napoleon Bonaparte, one of the history's greatest military leaders, attacked by rabbits.
Really?
Can you believe it?
Of
It
course not.
happened during a hunting trip. He faced a rabbit rebellion when hundreds of bunnies charged at him. It was true, you know. Turns out his staff had brought tame rabbits, which thought they were being fed cows and shewed.
That's comedy gold. Here's another. Did you know that Cleopatra lived closer in time to iPhone than the construction of the Great Pyramid? Talk about how long Egyptian history really is.
It is mind blowing. Here is one more. In 1830s France, people would rent pineapples as a status symbols. Yes, they was a symbol of the richness. They didn't even eat them, just showed them off at parties to seem rich.
Really? Who knew fruit could be so fashionable? Speaking of fashion, did you know that high heels were originally invented for men? In the 16th century, Persian men wore them while riding horses to keep their feet secure in stirrups.
Really? I
Yes?
think that should be new fashion in that time because
Yeah.
I would like to just wear them to understand the woman. Okay. From horse riding to red carpets.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
No one.
Now, for our final segment, wild science facts. Let's go.
Here's one that will make you feel like you are in a science fiction movie. Did you know bananas are technically berries,
Oh,
but strawberries aren't? It all comes down to how seeds are distributed.
okay. And while we are talking about the food, honey never spoils. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are still perfectly edible.
Really?
Yes, that's what I call a snack for eternity.
Amazing. He is one for stargazers. If you could fold a piece of paper 42 times, it would reach the moon. Sound impossible, right?
Of course, right.
But mathematically, it is true.
Really? Wow, that's some serious paper power. And did you know a day on Venus is longer than a year there? Venus rotates so slowly on its axis that one day lasts 243 Earth days, while its orbit around the Sun takes 225 days.
Space is so fascinating, but unfortunately, we are out of time for today.
Yep, we hope you enjoyed this trip into the weird and wonderful. Remember, the world is full of surprises if you just take a closer look.
Thanks for tuning into Fun Fact Frenzy. Until next time, keep wondering and stay curious.
See you around, guys.
See you.